I'm Mark Small, Civil Discourse Now for August 19th, 2022. Let's talk about drugs. Really, talk about drugs and the problems that we have in this country with, hold on, where's my poster? I had a poster back here. There it is. And my drug debate poster from DePauw. We debated Wabash College on resolve that all drugs should be legalized. Just a second. Excuse me while I get in back here. I should have had this more readily available. Sorry about that. It's really kind of a spiffy poster. That was from 1976. That was with, we debated both at DePauw and at Wabash, and we won both places because we were right. We were talking about legalization of all drugs. That was 1976. Now that's quite a ways back there. But I want to talk about a different aspect of drugs, a different aspect that has to do with like commercials I just saw today. This one commercial comes on and says, Big Pharma is making all these strides on curing diseases, all these cancer drugs, all these Alzheimer's drugs. And if you negotiate the prices of drugs, we might not be able to go ahead and research those. Tell government, don't do this to us. What a bunch of crap. Research and development from those companies is less than their advertising budgets. All that happened in this last go-round of legislation is that the government finally let Medicare negotiate some prices on drugs. The rest of the world gets to negotiate their prices on drugs. We subsidize those bastards. We subsidize them by paying grants, scholarships, tuition. They get away with, finally, they're going to start paying a minimum corporate income tax. Otherwise, all they want to be able to do is gouge the hell out of people. The most blatant example being insulin. Insulin, when it was developed, the scientists who developed it thought it was immoral to make a profit off of it. So they sold it to, I forget who it was, like the corporation or a not-for-profit or something for $1. That's what they did. They thought it was wrong to jack prices on insulin. But along come the real geniuses really trying to help you and stamp out diseases. And what they do is they make a slight variation in the drug each year, just enough that, oh, well, this is a new one, so we're going to put a new patent on it and a new price. And that's really, really bad. Now, to come up with these ads now, it sounds like they're going to have to quit their research. And that's just really not true. What they're going to have to do is cut payments to shareholders. Corporations are fictional entities. They exist on paper. But those fictional entities owe one duty, and that is the shareholders of the corporation. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about anything else. They don't give a damn. They're pieces of paper. They're legal fictions. And then we're only one of two countries in the world that will allow prescription medication companies to advertise. Because think about it. Why? I mean, I said before, why is it that I need to see a commercial about boner medication where a couple is sitting there looking at the sunset, each in their own individual bathtub? Really, what does that do for promoting knowledge of this stuff? We subsidize those industries, and they're wanting to jack rates, and these bills really kind of cut into their ability to squeeze blood out of us. Well, don't believe them and just look at the drugs that they make and say, why is it that we're paying, for example, there's one drug that is $700 a month that that I take, but other places it's 35 and 40. And actually by using Good RX, I pay a little bit under 40. Okay. Why have they jacked those rates? Why do they have to really jack them on people? Because that was developed about 10 years ago from a different drug, and it was a slight variation, and I'm sure there'll be a slight variation soon, so they can jack the prices. So that's my rant this evening on drugs, and we've got other stuff coming up, rather interesting. And Labor Day is just around the corner, and Labor Day is the traditional start of campaign season for the November elections. So, peace, love, happiness. Have a good evening, and just don't. When somebody's telling you that they're not making enough money from selling drugs and that they need more, it makes no sense. Have a good one.